Hello everyone, welcome to the Gold Weekly Forecast. And without any further ado, let's crack on with this. As we can see on the weekly time frame over here, we are in a bullish trend at the moment. So if I just mark the last break of structure which we had in the prices is this one, and since then we are above this 2483 level. The market has been a bit indecisive, not a bit, but yeah, I would say indecisive in the last 3 weeks. As we can see, these three indecisive candles, this was mainly because of the US data and the expectations of the interest rate cuts from Fed, which everybody's waiting for. I am very keen on it to see if we are gonna head bullish or bearish. And yeah, so this is the weekly time frame. So far to conclude, this is we are still bullish on here. I'm just gonna mark some other key levels on my charts so we can crack on with this. So we have this imbalance on here, not this. So this imbalance was tapped in the last week. As we can see, we have another one over here. We mark it to the T. Yep. So these are the key levels which I can mark on the weekly time frame. Obviously we have this all-time high over here. Yeah, and this is how gold stands at the moment on a weekly time frame. So if we jump to the daily now, we can see, wow, that was quite slow. Yeah, so if we jump to the daily now, we can see that we are currently in a sideways market, which we call as a ranging market as well. So as you all might know, I'm just gonna clarify once again, there are only three types of markets. So one is a bullish market where we are having the higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher high, higher lows. And then we have something called as the downtrend in the market, which is lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, and so on. And then we have a sideways market, which is ranging and bouncing from the resistance and support areas that it creates over time, and again it breaks off, starts going higher highs, creating higher highs, higher lows in an uptrend, or lower lows and lower highs in a downtrend. So that's basic market structure, and that is what a market can do. Literally, there's no other ways for the prices to go. So we just need to make sure to find that move and ride that wave along with it, is what we want to do. We don't want to sit here and predict that, oh, next week gold's gonna go bearish or next week gold's gonna go bullish. We are not here to predict the market, but we are here to ride along on the waves it shows us. So I would wait for the market to show me its hand first, and then I would jump on that move, and yep, I'll ride that wave. So that's the break of structure. As we can see, that's the all-time high, 80H, and that's that imbalance which was tapped and fulfilled. And we have another level over here. Let's just refine this to the daily levels. Yeah. Now, what we can expect for the prices to do in the coming week is, given we have some news and FOMC and the CPI data release, we can see market to do again be in that ranging area as it has been for the past week, give a fake out to the upside, but does close inside this 80H level, that is 253032 area, give a retest of this, and then drop all the way to the downside over here. This is scenario 1. Now, I'm not saying this should work out as it is as what I've said over here, but given some of the confluences we have had for the seasonality index in September, that gold is always bearish, the dollar has crashed quite some, and I definitely think to revive its value, US government and the Fed policies will come into play, and there would be some supporting data for the dollar to regain some value. So that would affect for gold to go down to the downside. So this is what I'm hoping for. and I would be looking out for. But there's another scenario as well where I still think that we are gonna see a fake move to the upside and then close inside to head to the downside. So given we are in this sideways range, we did capitalize on some sells last week. So looking at the 4H time frame, even we can see, let me just get rid of this one. So yeah, this is the range area of what we have. So there are a lot of sell orders being placed from these areas. There was this tap 1, tap 2, 3, and the 4. So all these areas have liquidity sitting above them, so we can always see the price go to the upside, sweep all that liquidity, and then head to the downside. That is what happens time and again. So two scenarios to look out for. One which I explained, which is for the bearish side. See a fake out to the upside, so even prices can do something like, as we can see, prices are headed down towards the support area. We have taken support, established support here once, twice, and we're looking to establish support for the third time. We can bounce back from here, go to the upside. Monday and Tuesday we don't have that much of impactful news to see, so I guess it would be sideways. And then something to look out for on the CPI data is that maybe we can hit this 2560 level as a fake out, close inside, have a retest, and then come down all the way to here to fulfill this daily and weekly imbalance. Now this might happen in the next week, or this might even take time, because we also have some other levels in middle from where we can see some internal structure retracement and then head to the downside. Now if we talk about just the bullish scenario, as we said that gold is bullish on a weekly time frame, and if you wanted to see gold to head just to the upside, gold would have to do something like regain support from here, break this all-time high area, again establish support on this area, give us some sort of structure shift, retest, and then head to the upside. Now I can't predict how upside or how up this is gonna go, because we don't have any past reference, as this is a very key area and gold is sitting at its peak at the moment. So we can always look to trade this with this break and retest strategy, change in structure, and then capitalize towards a potential move towards the upside. And that's one scenario. So I'm more looking forward to look at a sell scenario, because given there are unmitigated areas to the downside, I would want prices to head to the downside to fulfill those regions. We have this another zone over here on a 4H time frame, which market can come down to test. So the sell scenario can definitely play something like, to make it more precise, a fake out to the upside, retest on here, and once, if we manage to close below this 2470 level, we can gain support from here, retest, break this level, which is the 4H support area, retest that area, then head to the downside again. We have another 4H support zone here, which we can see. Market can again regain support here, have a bit of a retracement, and then fulfill this daily imbalance area. So this is what I'm looking for market to do in the upcoming time. And let's see how the market plays out. So even if you go to the 1H time frame, you can see market has always respected this range which it is in at the moment. So even if you mark it as a zone, you can see that market has just about tapped those areas and has rejected from there. So it's very critical where gold stands at the moment, and I would say to be very cautious while trading this type of ranging market, because it is always easy to trade the trending market, but it's very difficult to trade the ranging market. So that's about gold. As I said, explained these key areas to the downside. Definitely on the 1H as well, they are valid, but I like to stay on the higher time frames. That gives me more confirmations, and the higher the time frame, the better the probability of your setup, whatever you are trying to capitalize towards on. So this is my outlook towards gold, and this is how I am gonna proceed ahead in my trading for the next week. I'll keep you guys updated on any trades taken in the week, and we can talk about that in the next week's forecast. That's all about now. Happy Sunday, and hope you have a amazing trading week ahead. Peace.